Hey, whoops. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back again to another live show on the channel. Friday night, 8 o'clock. Means one thing. PD's Football Live Show is back again. And boy, oh boy, we've got a absolute blasted store for tonight, as we always do. Oh, yes, as we always do. Mason will be here shortly. He's just on our TTR Friday at the moment. And he'll come straight over once he is been on there. So, yeah, lots of things to get through on tonight's show. Of course, we will, discuss the draw against Liverpool on Wednesday. And, of course, we'll discuss Brentford for the game against Brentford tomorrow, get the people's thoughts on that game as well. Other than Newcastle United and other football news, particularly some of our fans have been a bit naughty and have been copped out by the club. Yeah. So your Chippers ran half an hour within the show, and of course the good old food picks when we have an hour as well. So lots to get discussed on tonight as always. So here you are. So you are, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up. It's really important that we get the likes, so people do know where to find us in the YouTube search results. Please hit the like if you haven't already done so yet, so people know where to find us, as always. So here you are. And please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and your job, of course, on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. We're getting very, very close to 2,300 now. The last time I checked, we are now 2 subscribers away from 2,300. Show your support of the channel by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It means the world to us. It really, really does. And please, of course, hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video does get uploaded to the channel as well. So that notifies you what comes out on the channel week in, week out. So do hit the bell to make sure you do not miss any content we bring out at all for you guys. And if you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. If you are a member of the channel, you will be put into a prize draw. We do as well. So please do. So it's your chance within doing that. And the link is pinned in the chat. This is your chance to come on tonight's show. And we'll have a blast tonight, as we always do. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're well. Good evening, White Shout. Mason's in the chat on that ass. Are we on football? The weather's a bit insane in Ireland and it's heading your way, Pete. Oh, hope you stay safe out there, White Shout. Watching TDR on TV and you on my phone, says Martin. Good evening, Tom. Good on the club. Great news. Yeah, after what I said in the TDR chat, and I will be, I'm going to have my say on about this as well. So here you go. Good evening, Neil. Mason's in the chat. Yeah, it'll be on just on TDR Friday. Evening, Ice Cream Van. Pete, have a lovely... Oh, yes. Oh, TDR Friday, yeah. Where a Ice Cream Van is driving right around my area. And I'm thinking, exactly, I'm going to agree with what Paul says. It's December. Who has ice cream in December, really? Well, I could understand you buying it and eating in the house, but an ice cream van driving in this time of the season, Jesus, no. Are you level 7? Oh, God. Oh, you're level 7. Oh, don't get me started with that with level 7, Dave, when he was absolutely having a feast of them. I was on the Germany watch along during the 2020 Euros. So, God, I'll never forget about that. So, there you go. Anyway, we'll get 2 guests in. It'll be a deal and not an ice cream. He's got special ones under the counter. Pete Smokables. Hey, good God. Well, then, let's get 2 guests in, of course. It is, of course, the legend. There he is.
I'll have a 99, please, Pete.
Single on.
Try to get on TTR, but it's rammed tonight. It's really busy.
Just got to get in there as soon as the link goes up, Chippers.
I did, but it's chock-a-block. It's going mad.
I remember that flake ice cream. It was like a porn movie I didn't want to see. Oh, God, yeah.
Depends what porno it is, really.
I think they might be justified in ancient and bound for Moo Land, says Tom. Anyway, here comes Lawrence as
Hello, everyone.
well. Okay, let's get into it then. Well, I know I got your thoughts on it, Lawrence, during the fan reactions, but we'll may as well get Chippers' thoughts from Wednesday night. I mean, just for once, Chippers, it was just good to see our players give it a right pop against the team sitting top of the table.
Well, that's it. To me, it didn't really answer much questions. It just gave us more questions to ask us. Where's that performance been the last
That's
2
what
games,
annoys me,
especially?
Chippers. Why do we not see this on a regular basis?
Why have we not seen it since the start of the season? Why is it only when the big boys come that we decide to bother and turn up? Performances like that against our teams in the bread and butter games is, you get your points and that's why you get into Europe. We'll keep playing like that. We will get into Europe because we'll win more games than we lose, but if we don't, you forget Europe. So I'm still Eddie Howe out. Me.
That's fair enough, and that's fair enough.
Because I need to see a lot more from him because there was a stage in that second half.
I can understand how we want to see more and more from Eddie Howe. We need to get a few more results.
There was a stage in that second half where it was about 10 minutes, 17 minutes or something. And you could see they had a lot of football, and I thought just change it. You need to bring something on to kill the momentum, and they scored ultimately the third goal. And I thought his in-game management there was debatable because he could have took this thing out of the game and he didn't, and things like that are still why I'll question him because it can be better.
Oh, it can be.
So
it can be, but I would have snapped anyone's hand off for a point, and not to mention to stick 3 past them as well.
No, we should have won. I think.
Yeah,
personally,
we could have. Do you know what I mean? What's pissed me off about the game is Andy Madley. He denies a one last attack because if we go on that attack, that's technically 3-on-1. I think we've won that. I think we score from that.
Well, I think we had enough chances on the first half to go 2 or 3-0 up, and they would have complained.
Do you know what we did? I mean, go on if he put that in when Gomez. What was Gomez doing there? I don't know. He's got to put that in. To be fair, like.
I just wonder what Eddie Howe says to them to get the players up for these games because this is why I'm doubting him because what's he saying before the games against the Evertons of the world, against the West Hams that we've just played, the Crystal Palaces where they're below us on the table, and I know I haven't got a divine right to win games, but when teams are below you would expect to beat them.
Yeah.
I just wonder what he's been saying to the players and what the players have been doing to get themselves up for it.
2 girls, 1 goal. You could imagine level 17 in a flake advert on a canoe caressing his flake ice cream. Oh, forget that.
And then sucking on his knobbly bobbly.
I think it was that crisps. I think there was crisps as well, wasn't it?
There was everything, man. Everything but kitchen sink. He had a freezer in his bedroom.
Oh.
He was opening his freezer in his bedroom and he was waiting tubs of ice cream like it was going to a fashion, man.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. That, to be fair, Mr. Whippy special. Oh, I'm going to get the shit for it tonight on this show now.
You calling yourself?
I can imagine now someone's going to get a picture of ice cream and get a picture of me and put my face in it. Anyway, yeah. But the first goal from Isak Chippers, it's an absolute belter of a finish.
Yeah, it's Walnut. He's got it in his locker. And it's just, again, we haven't seen it enough this season. But again, that's down to not being up for certain games. And at times he looks disinterested in it. So it's something that we need to see every week now. We can't. There's not many games now where we can afford to drop points because we've dropped enough points as it is. I know every other team seems to be being inconsistent, but we need to be consistent, because if we're not, it'll not happen where every team's being inconsistent. Some teams will start going on runs where they win 2 or 3 or 4 games, and it'll put daylight between you. So we need to do that, and we've got games now before the New Year where you expect to get more wins than defeats. I would expect us to win on Saturday if we're going to have a chance of being in Europe. No disrespect to Brentford, but they haven't got an Ivan Toney anymore. So
they don't. They have been great. They have been done very well without them. They haven't lost a game at home this season.
We haven't lost there in the Premier League.
I said on TDR, streaks are there to be broken.
Yep.
Well, we haven't lost there in the Premier League, so I would expect us to go there.
Well, no, we haven't.
And then we've got Leicester at home next Saturday. Yeah, I know they've got a new manager bounce, but if you want European football, you've got to beat Leicester City at home. Ipswich away is exactly the same. 2 teams just come up. You need to get 6 points out of them. Then who's on Boxing Day? Is it Villa?
Villa at home.
Villa's on Boxing Day. Yep.
Villa at home. They're not having a great season, so you need to be picking up points there. So
yeah, absolutely. Was it something Eddie said to turn it around, or was it the players themselves, or just luck? Something was probably got to be said. I mean, do you know what I liked about after the game? Jacob Murphy even said we need to start doing it on a regular basis now, and he's right. I mean, do you know what? I was a bit thingy at first when Jacob Murphy came out, but you know what? He put in despite him missing a couple of opportunities, he put in a real shift for me now.
Yeah.
I really, really thought he did. I think it's probably going to be him until we at least get a new right winger, if we do get one in the January, because Murphy is a natural right-handed winger. He can get those crosses in on his right foot. We know it's not worked for Gordon, even though he's a right-footed, but you needed Gordon in his preferred position. It doesn't work with Barnes. It didn't work with Barnes against Palace. He was playing in there against Liverpool. He wasn't too bad, I thought. And we know Miggy hasn't got a right foot, unfortunately. So do you think it's going to have to be Jacob Murphy now, Chippers, until at least January comes and we look for a right winger?
Well, if the intention is getting rid of Miggy and he's not playing them for that reason, then he's got no other option. The only other option people are suggesting is possibly playing Tino at right back and Trippier further up the field, or the other way around. So, yeah, I don't think we've got much choice. If we want the best out of Anthony Gordon, you've got to keep him on the left so he knows where he's playing. Right. And if we do get an injury to Isaac up front, then you just play Wilson. I don't want to see a false...
Osula.
Yeah, or Sula. I don't want to see a false 10 or false 9.
No, I mean, even going through the middle doesn't work as well. How many times do we keep saying that as well?
That was the thing last Saturday at Palace when Isaac came off. The players looked around as if to say, wait, who's going up front? Because it's clear I mean they didn't have a Scooby-Doo. It is what it is, but I do not want to see Anthony Gordon as a striker or a right winger between now and the rest of the season. I want him in that left wing position.
Yep. And look how brilliant he was. He was brilliant.
He's got to give him confidence now. Keep him there. And I was surprised he took him off. I don't know why he took him off.
Unless he was...
Rotation, maybe? Well, sorry, not rotation, maybe.
Well, Joe Linton apparently came up. I think Joe Linton's running out of gas for me as well. I mean... Murphy is a top banana. He's a quality squad player. Good evening, David. The Borough playing tonight.
Burnley.
Osula, who is he? I know Joe Linton. Oh, here comes the co-host coming in. There he is.
There he is with Coca-Cola truck.
Hi, Mason.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, I'll just mention that Dan Balasa, if you remember him from Newcastle, he actually got the assist for that Borough goal.
Every time I go for a piss, somebody has to fucking score, and it did.
I know the feeling.
Some nice words from Mason then on TDR. Well done. Oh, good stuff. Well done, Mason.
Just because we're what's been said about on TDR. I just thought I had to say it because I hate
sad, but
I hate seeing them. I hate seeing them going through the stuff what they've been through this week.
yeah, it's awful, and I mean, there's no need at all for it as well. Great bunch of people on there.
Exactly.
And they do absolutely amazing job for what they do as well.
Mason,
Does anyone know?
Mason, did you get a toy Coca-Cola truck last week?
Nah.
What do you get when you get? Oh, sorry, P, keep going.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you get when you see the Coca-Cola truck? Do they give you a bottle of Coca-Cola or what?
2 little cans of
I'm
2
only asking.
two little cans of Coke Zero, that size, and some pizza.
Is that it?
Pizza.
I'll see the Coca-Cola truck.
I get your photo picture taken over now.
Months and a load of chippers.
Oh, Peter, Billy said he'll be on.
Oh, there you are. Very nice one. Shipped in a birthday cafe, Martha. So you talk to Messi, you know I'm pregnant, rather. So what, Martha? I only found out this morning. What's happened on TTR? Apparently, the guy. There's been a lot of shit being thrown at the guys. There's been a lot of abuse and all of that, and there's no place at all for it. There really, really isn't. They gave you a bag of Coke, don't they?
No, just a little.
Didn't watch it before. You'll have to catch up on rewatch it, Joe Linton. Billy is making us come back. Yep. Agree, PD. Absolutely. And there's just no need at all for it. Anyway, there really, really isn't. So, yeah. So, we've had our quick say. We've got chippers to say because I know you, Mason, and Lawrence Hughes came on there, the fan reaction during the week, which again, apologies for the audio. I wonder if that microphone's on its way out.
You had to cut me. You had to cut a little bit of me thingy out.
Unless it was the cameraman who did that.
No, the thing is, right, I was taking the piss out with Sinclair because obviously we were playing Liverpool and Man U were getting.
I didn't cut it. I definitely didn't cut it out, Mason.
I thought you did.
No.
I'll have to look back again.
Who's the cameraman like? Is it just the person stood there?
It's he watches this channel. It's Warren.
Oh, is it? Oh, Warren.
Good evening, Joe. Jay. Hope you're well. Shit, I didn't realize I was writing in the chance to the final draft of this episode. I'm writing. Anyone else received a severe red warning? Just had my phone go mental with the image. No, I've not had mine done yet.
Well,
we've just got a yellow one, haven't we? Because it's only or something.
Well, speaking of weather warnings, I've noticed there was an amber warning in Liverpool because there's people saying the Merseyside derby could get called off because of what's going on there. It's like 66 mile an hour wind or something down there.
Great to hear, Jay. Ours is yellow.
Yeah,
not really yet. By the way, speaking of kind of Merseyside, apparently Everton's new ground has ended up being a little bit underwater.
Oh,
what a shame!
There you go.
What a shame, man. Oh, I don't really care about them.
Oh, apparently the Cardiff game's been called off.
I saw that, and Plymouth against Oxford, I think it is. It's called off as well.
Is that due to the weather? Is it?
Yep, because I think it's meant to be worse.
Brian, are you sure you're not level 7, Dave? With the nobody bothers.
Mine ain't when we're hitting 70 now and 80 around 3. Yeah, it's only yellow, so blowy and wet, but not particularly dangerous. Yeah, absolutely, Tom. Even Tom says just seen it of the evidence. Right.
Apparently, it's going to be called the Wild Stadium. Apparently.
Right. That's right. Anyway, let's touch on Brentford away tomorrow. Chippers, are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll win. But every time I think we'll win, we'll get beat. So it's not reverse psychology tomorrow.
We've just got to go from it. It's all about Sean, keep going at them because look what we can do to teams, Chippers, when we're on our game. We should look and give someone a high in this season. It's bound to happen.
It depends as well who gets the first goal. I think if we score the first goal, it opens it right up because they have to come out and we can get them. If they score the first goal, I think they have got the best home record in the league, so that will make it difficult because they could sit back. I mean, Thomas Frank could easily just say to them, abandon your attacking and just, beat them at what they're good at, and that is like sitting back and because we can't break teams down. I could see him making changes tomorrow, and it wouldn't surprise us if the likes of a Wilson or a Longstaff start because they played only 5 minutes in midweek. That would suggest to me that maybe they'll get a start tomorrow. But he's got to utilise his squad in these situations because that's what he's got a squad for. Apart from Sven Botman being out injured, it's pretty much our strongest team. So, utilise the players.
That's the link Tom's put in. If people want to have a look at Everton's new stadium, particularly underwater. Martin, I love it. I love it, Martin. He says, we all live in a yellow submarine. Everton's new song. I love it because the new stadium's underground. The Beatles were also from Liverpool as well. Yeah, class, Martin. I mean, Lawrence, do you think you'll stick there with the same side? Because I don't see why you shouldn't need to change it.
Yeah, probably we'll stick with the same side.
Although if Joe Linton was dropped, I wouldn't mind seeing that because I think Joe Linton's completely tiring out. A lot of people are thinking he needs that 5th yellow card just to see out one game.
Maybe he does. Is he maybe got that in mind? But if he does come out, then
he would have got it on Wednesday. I really thought he would have done.
Then at least we've got Joe Willock to come in there. By the way, Joe Willock could have easily got the winner if they hadn't blown up when they did, because I think it was him and Isak on the attack.
It could have been Willock, it could have been Isak, could have been Wilson, one of them 3.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think Joe Linton's got to take his book on this weekend to miss the Leicester game because we'll need him for Villa. I think we'll need him for the Villa game on Boxing Day.
And Man U, which will be the last game he had to get through to avoid a ban.
Yeah, a lot of people are just thinking he needs that. I mean, if it's just one game, the cup game, say if he got it against Leicester, we could need him for the Brentford game in the cup.
Yes, because that's probably our biggest game of the month potentially.
Our biggest chance of silverware, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, it's definitely, and it is against Brentford, and Brentford aren't that good of the way on their travels at the moment, so that's one we need to look to definitely take our opportunity in that one. So, but I can't see why we can't. So yeah. I think you'll keep it the same. I think you will keep it the same. I mean, was Eddie Howe's press conference has said, good to see. The reason Paddy took Tonali off was, I think, was due to cramp. Yeah, I think was it Joe Linton or Gordon was just doing a bit of fatigueness.
Yeah, tired.
That's So, but no, I'm glad to see no one came through that game injured. But it looks like they said Trippier should be okay. So Trippier said he should be returning from his illness, hopefully. And it looks like Botman is definitely not far away as well. It looks like it's still going to be a few weeks for Botman. So, Chippers, are you thinking end of this month or possibly early New Year?
I'm thinking the FA Cup game for Botman. I'm thinking that's the game they'll probably try and get him back for. Maybe play him in another 21 game, a couple of games as well in that. But
not a bad eye shout, possibly.
I think the FA Cup game possibly will be the one they'll look at for him to come back to.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to Bromley, but you would expect him to get, not really be troubled in that game, and it would get him 90 minutes on the pitch.
If Tonali ran a marathon, how would still take him off 10 minutes from the end?
But Clarkey was signalling to come off because he was feeling his hamstring, so he was.
So if the player needs to come off, they need to come off.
Yeah, he kept looking at the bench, like holding his hamstring. So I think they did the right thing in taking him off.
Well, yeah, it's absolute. But at least he was getting more minutes. And do you know what I like now, Chippers? He's playing that number 6 role. You've got Bruno in right centre midfield now. Tonali's now looks like he's playing that central role.
I just hope now that's it and they know the rules.
That's got to be it now. Because when Bruno first came, he was playing in that right centre role. And you had Shelby as the number 6 then.
And I think when they have been playing together, they haven't known which one's the attack and which one's like holding one. So it's kind of been kind of, one's going, one's sitting. But I don't think they knew they were taking turns. But now they know Tonali's going to sit and Bruno can just go on.
Mm. Yeah. That's so.
Chris Varty is questionable tomorrow, so he's got a chance of playing.
Who has?
Asia.
Who?
And I said yesterday, whatever he's fucking
for Brentford.
I said he wasn't playing. He wasn't going to be playing last night, but they said he's questionable for tomorrow.
Oh well, okay, fair enough.
In the rest out, the rest out in January said last night.
Oh, there you are then. We have got shared Joe Linton and out Tonali are just one game away from a suspension.
That's what I'm saying. You might think about changing it tomorrow and mixing it a bit. And playing
we'll see. Stuff. I think we need to see how we keep the midfield the same. Are we all agreeing that Murphy is the man going forward on the right wing? I think it could well be until we get at least a new right winger, Clarkey. Until we at least get a new right winger.
Like, I think if he does all right, keeps doing all right up until the start of the January window, I think he'd be all right for a squad player.
Yeah. Absolutely. Totally. Murphinho, even Copville will be delighted that Murphinho was back on a Wednesday. I mean, he did play very well. He played very well. He just he could have scored one of those opportunities. He really could have.
He probably should have.
But go back to it. I mean, we should have had a penalty. That's a penalty all day on Isak. 100%. And how Van Dijk gets away with that elbow right in the front of Anthony Gordon is absolutely...
Oh, exactly. I mean, it's just typical Greedy Six bias that there hasn't even been talk of him getting any further action.
But you know what? I think Andy Madley, apart from that one thing at the end, I did think he had a much of a bad game. At times, he wasn't letting Liverpool have their own way. I know he was booking a lot of Liverpool players, particularly in the first half, but they were shit pulling. What happens if you shit pull? It's an automatic yellow card. And
McAllister's missing the Merseyside derby tomorrow if it's on because of the yellow card he got in there.
Did he pick up a fifth one? Did he?
Aye.
He was first wasn't he?
I mean, if you shirt pull, you're going to risk of a yellow. And I'm going a little bit away, but I want to quickly say this: Jack Stevens for Southampton.
I'm not seeing
it.
What the frick was he playing at?
Exactly. Second red card as well.
Second red card. And the red card was for pulling Cucurella's hair.
Oh.
Should have got some shells and shaved it off.
Definitely need him, Wemel, though, yeah. At least Brentford have lost the knack of scoring in the first minute. Yeah, they have. I was surprised to hear Eddie on Simon Jordan channel saying how impressed he was with Southgate. I don't think Eddie has the pepper club mentally when tournaments and then sings praises. Liverpool were grabbier than Greg Wallace. Oh, God.
By the way, I've got to say with Southampton, I watched the match of the day highlights and Russell Martin said, "Oh, I'm proud of the players." I'm like, are you watching a different game?
Van Dijk looked in the face. I think that's at least a yellow. That. Yeah, I've just watched them now, Brian. Good God Almighty!
Oh.
He's just sent me pictures of Greg Wallace. Oh, to be fair, Cucurella has shit here. To be honest, Tommy does like to be fair. Like he really, really does. So,
I know what Greg Wallace has been doing, but do we have to mention another fucking paedophile?
We know what's been going around, and yeah, so there you are. So there you are. We've got a few minutes until you know what. Well, it's that time now, so it is time for.
Well, I've got a bit of a gripe this week with Sky Sports, and they do like this referee's corner on a Thursday morning after the midweek games, and I don't mind that part, but I do mind the fact of what they reviewed. it was pathetic, really. They didn't review the Isaac penalty decision, which quite clearly was a penalty. They didn't review it. They didn't talk about it, which I find very odd. The only real thing they talked about for was should the ref have played on, and Dermot Gallagher was like, no. It's like the way he went on as if the referee was right to blow, and he did when a team was having an attack, and when the ball wasn't dead, it was in play. So why not blow it when the next ball goes out of play? Because
they say it's a minimum of 5 minutes. It doesn't mean exactly 5 minutes.
Yep.
Well, the ball was live. The ball was in play. So technically, to me, he's bottled it there.
Yep, I believe so.
And the fact that they were more interested in Liverpool's 2 possible penalty claims was absolutely ridiculous. Because
look how all of them, pretty much the majority of their players, just surrounded the referee.
Yep.
And I think the referee bottled it there as well, because he should have been booting them for dissent, because that's what they do. They tried to intimidate the referee.
Wasn't a penalty anyway.
No, none of them were. No one. The only people that appealed was them lot. Nobody else appealed for it, and it was ridiculous because you didn't see all of our players swarm the referee when he's actually have our penalty. It was a case of we put our hands up and that's it. We ran away. Maybe we need to do something different. Maybe we need to go in the referee's face because they're doing it and getting away with it. So maybe we need to be a bit more harder and do that. I don't know. And then, obviously, the chat that we're in, Tony put the article in saying that, Liverpool showed their steel to get a result at Newcastle. I mean, have the press been watching the way we've played the past 2 games? In fact, most of the season, which has been mostly rubbish compared to good. And secondly, I'm sick of all the headlines about it saying Keller has cost Liverpool. Give us some credit, will you? We deserved it. We deserved something out of that game. So instead of saying Keller has cost Liverpool, say, you know what, Newcastle deserved it and it was a good game of football to watch. Just say, you know what, a fantastic game of football ends in a draw. It's ridiculous that an error is being spun as the reason why Liverpool didn't win the game. It's not that old. It's because the team went toe-to-toe with you, and we had more shots on target than Liverpool. We had more shots.
Yeah, we did. We did. Would you believe it?
The first half we should have been 3-0 up. That's how dominant we were in the first half. So instead of praising them for getting a point, let's be honest. If it wasn't for Mo Salah, would have got that point. That's the difference. He was the difference for them. Because if you put Mo Salah in our team on Wednesday night, we win 3-4, 5-0. We really do. That's how much of a difference he makes. I do think defensively we were a bit sloppy, and I do think that Dan Burns slipping for their goal, Salah being a mark for the second goal wasn't great. But again, I will say that we deserve more praise than what we've been getting. It's a case of Liverpool have dropped points.
Exactly.
No, they haven't dropped points because they haven't lost. Technically, they were a point better off than what they were on Sunday. Sorry, so they haven't lost, so they haven't dropped points. But at the end of the day, they were losing as well. So for me, nobody's really lost anything. So just give them a bit more credit where it's credit's due. Don't just be one-sided and say it was just say it was a very good game of football and like to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not hard to say that. Everyone knows it was. Even some Liverpool fans will probably say it was a good game of football to watch. And I heard Gary Neville say it's almost going to be like the 4-3 back of the Keegan days on his.
Do you know what? It felt like the Keegan days in a way.
Yeah,
it did. And I these things I will say though is that I think it was a missed opportunity for them, because what next opportunity will we get like that against Liverpool to possibly beat them? Because on another day, them and City at home, you look back and probably think, you know what, we could have had 2 wins there instead of 2 draws. That's something I look at.
Absolutely.
4 points there could have been the difference, and we would be sitting in second place or something new or so. Yeah, but that was just me quick rant. It wasn't a big one. It was just the lack of praise we've got this week for that result is just does me head in. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. I'm just going to read for some comments because I've got a little bit of a rant to say as well. Eddie cannot exactly say he thought Southgate was shit, can he? Dave's rant. Yeah. I hope you haven't sent Bobson for Chain Tune. God, Chippers, don't hold back, show your anger. Amazon is a far better service than Sky, though pundits aside, apart from Emmy or Luco. Feck Mason, that's some bong. Is Chippers expecting a win tomorrow back to our sloppy away days? He said he's hopeful. The protection of the Red Cartel. Protection of the Red Cartel when Isak's shadow was offside. And 5 extra minutes to Liverpool. Scored in the 8th minute and blew the whistle a couple of seasons back. Yep. It's got a tickle attachment. PD Mason, Chippers Lawrence, hope you well, Wacky. Good to see you, Wacky. Good evening, Joe. Yabadoni. Oh, yeah, I hope you well, Mark. Good evening. Crane, good evening. Good evening, Coffee. Was the true slot went to the referee's room at half time? He was fleeing the ear of the 4th official. I did see something on that. Good evening, Joe. Julie, good evening.
How did I was doing?
What?
Galantis
stop feeding the referee's room. That's true.
On the guitar. Hi, John. Hope you're well. Good evening, Paige. Hope you're well. Good evening, Gordon. Hope you're well as well. Right, here's my little bit of a rant. Just right.
Burn your 1-1.
Oh, it's 1-1.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, Shane. Hope you're well. Okay, right. This is my little bit of a rant. What I'm going to say. Right. We know it was Craig Hope that reported this, right? If anyone hasn't seen it, no matter what you think of Craig Hope, but what I'm going to say about this, if anyone hasn't heard the story, I did mention this on a TDR Friday as well, that apparently there's been 43 season ticket holders that have now been banned from St. James's Park for putting their tickets on third-party websites for around about 400 quid. All I can say about that is like, well, that's your own pig and fault for doing that. You're putting your tickets on there to try and rip people off. You are trying to con people out of money. It's an absolute disgrace that you are trying to rip people's hard-earned money off them. It really, really is. And I feel sorry for the people that have trouble getting tickets for games at times. There's a lot of people out there who really, really struggle to get tickets, and you go and do that to try and flog them. And if you're banned from the stadium forever, it's your own pig and fault. Come the end of the day, you might have been laughing about it when you were selling it on the website, but you've been copped by the club now for doing it, and now you've went and lost your season tickets. So who's laughing now is all I can say.
Yep.
Exactly.
What a fucking shame, Al.
Exactly.
What a fucking shame.
Well done to the club. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Jesus, Shane. Really? That is bad. Yeah, banned for life. Exactly, Pop. Because
we said, Shane did say fair play to Newcastle, though. Again,
you are conning people out of money, of people's hard-earned money that they need.
400 game for a game, that's usually about £30 or £40 for one odd game.
Season tickets like gold dust, why sell them means people can't get them, yeah. And no wonder why our club are now digital tickets. So as far as I knew, it was just before they came out the second half. Probably enough fans anyway, just out to make cash. Yeah, do you know what, Martin? It wouldn't surprise me if there were those people. Behaviour. Modern football is a shambles. Pete, are you going to Spurs away? I'm going to put myself in the ballot. The ballot opens on Monday for that, so I'm going to make sure I get myself in for that because it's a ground I would really like to go and visit. Yeah, it's disgusting. You can get lost with that wacky. No offense, matey. So there you go. They're daft enough to pay. Yeah, exactly. What I feel, you feel so. These people who are doing it just to con people out is just incredible. It's just unbelievable. It's disgusting. It really is.
Hey, Wacky. It shouldn't be me. It'd be the freaking guy doing where I am, not me.
Anyway, here is Lady Sam.
Oh,
hello,
Mason. What are you kicking off about?
Oh no, just back Yanna's question about Galland.
Wacky man, behave.
Did anyone hear about the ticket complaint? Man U, Everton, Liverpool,
Aye.
and Man City fans
66 quid. 66 quid to watch a game of football for them Muppets.
I think
Always.
Arsenal charging stupid amount for when Man United go down there in the cup.
They are resellers in all walks of life, and they're all arseholes. Tom's going to Spurs away. Nice one. Did a protest. Man U, 66p ticket regardless of age.
Even the child, £66 to watch Man U if you're a child. Jesus, where?
Pop says, is Lady Sam mortal yet?
No, I've only had half a bottle. I'm fine.
Well, there you are. Can't believe the abuse of Paul and Billy have received, like, absolutely despicable. Yeah, it's awful, and there's no place at all for it. Absolutely no place at all for it. Bring some order to this channel, please, Sam, says David.
I can't walk on water. Jeez.
My internet is really bad, struggling with the chat. That's fine, Chloe, don't worry about it. Chips will all go cry the going low when Paul was on TT.
If ever I'm on the stream with him again, just don't, because I'll need a defibrillator or something, because I cannot cope being on the same screen as Paul Gallant. I'm sorry,
I could see.
Have you seen the pictures of Evidence News Stadium? It looks terrible. Yeah, we were discussing that before you came in, Mark.
Have you talked about it flooding? Have you seen it being flooded?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
By the way, there's stuff going on social media suggesting that game might be off tomorrow because there's amber weather warning.
3.15, you can get a Moncur seat, right? Yes, you can, Yopper Donny. It's all went quiet about Lindsay Smith getting banned about her views on transport. Nobody likes to talk about it, but she should be entitled to her personal view, in my opinion. I did see it. Well, yeah, I did see that, to be fair. Anyway, here comes another guest. Hey,
good evening.
Hello.
Oh, do you know what? He's in a bit earlier for a change.
Got a shit on as well, or dog. He's got something on.
Looks like Tony the Tiger. What you wearing? Tiger onesie.
Great.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no.
How didn't I get that? Of course, it's Dragon Ball Z. Right.
That brings back memories. Terrible keyboard warriors. Half a bottle of voddy. Well, watching Man U is charity, so price looks about right, says Corinne. Does Sam agree that Chippers would be a superb co-host on Gallant's channel on the guitar?
No, because he looks like he's about to fucking cum his knickers every time he sees the land. No. Kind of hold himself together.
I think if I was on the same thing as him, I'd be doing around more me. There's no way I could cope.
There was a photo of a dead rat in a puddle under a seat at Old Trafford during their recent Europa League. When was Gallant on? It was last week.
Last Friday.
It's a waste of time. Waste of time.
To be fair, the Everton Stadium isn't finished yet. It isn't, but how...
I hope it comes on, yeah.
A new stadium, but how has it managed to get underwater? That's the question.
It's like structurally though, Peter. Like that's the canopy over the top where the seats are. I believe where the water's coming from. Like anyway, it's laughable. It's funny. I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, I think ticket prices will go up to generate more money for PSL. It could well do, Wacky. I can walk on water. It just takes another half a bottle or two, says Yappadani. It's the same architects that build Mould Trafford, methinks. Oh, that's not a flush, just how they wash the stadium after all the dirty scousers have left. Oh my God, Samlol. Captain Archer Haddock, who's got Dragon Z balls? It's Archer's snuddy. Pop my end of the tint. Was he on the live show last week, or was it a set? No, he was on the TDR Friday. He actually jumped on Ian. The stadium isn't finished yet. It was on even people are saying.
Calm yourself, Chippers.
That's not a flood. You should have seen Lady Sam and Julie G's fuzz when they heard Irish accent. Oh God, what did I miss?
Well,
I'll have to go back and rewatch that. It's
Peter, I've got two. Peter, I've hit the mark. Coffee's just reminded to tell whether we've hit the 2.5K subscribers.
Oh, we've done it, have we? Yes, we have. Yes, we've now done it. We have now hit the 2,300 mark. Thank you so much to everyone's support on this channel. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone that shows their support of this channel week in, week out. And it was just a matter of time that we were going to get to 2,300. Thank you so much to everyone that shows their support of the channel. Really, really appreciate that. And we've got there. We have got there.
Peter, There you go. There's the official confirmation.
Yes, yeah, I've just checked it myself. So again, thank you so much to everyone. Really, really appreciate that. There you are. Even Coffee's just said it. Timmy, I'm doing a cheap line of rent a dinghy outside Everton's new ground, says Andrew. Everton doesn't concrete set underwater. A construction type to answer. Here he comes. Good evening, Billy.
Good evening, everybody.
Yay.
Here's the thing.
God.
Anyway, we'll get a couple of people's thoughts, a couple of other people's thoughts for Brentford tomorrow. Lady Sam, how are you feeling?
Do you know what? Optimistic based on midweek's performance, but it shouldn't be ignored. This season's performances, the inconsistency is absolutely shocking. So I think we'll win because I think confidence plays a big part in terms of players' quality and consistency levels. So I'm feeling good about tomorrow. Feeling good. Let's do this.
Absolutely. Here comes Mr. Choo Choo.
Shut up.
Thomas and the Wank Engine Part 1.
Archer reminds me of Kenny from South Park. Okay.
Except he speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, we killed Kenny.
Well done, cheers, Paige. Well done, says Joe. Thanks, Joe, so much. On to 100k. We're still a long way to go, Cloggy. Congrats, PD. Cheers, Wacky. Well done, Pete and Mason. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone for helping us reach the 2,300 subscriber mark as well. Even Julie says, well in. Rent a dinghy, says Yoppa. Billy is the king. Is that Billy again? You, Sam. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. David says, oh, Billy, are you good that you missed Gallant on TTR last week?
Absolutely not.
Oh. It's fucking shit crack anyway.
I saw it. I watched it.
It's fucking shite.
Bloke didn't have a clue what it was, did he?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe's just gifted out 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Joe, for that. They've gone to Coffee, Yoppa Donny, Lady Sam. You've been gifted one as well.
Thank you.
And Johnny NUFC has been gifted one as well. And Adam R has also been gifted a membership as well. So thank you so much, Joe. Really, really appreciate that. The Lewis locomotion has arrived.
Oh,
I was just going to say, where's the lad who likes trains? Well, here he is.
I'm way on going on for a bit because I'm watching I'm Asleep.
Oh.
You want to watch?
not-
You want to come off and watch? Okay, then.
I have
Can I
watching
see,
that
man?
this year.
To be fair, I actually have been watching it, but
All right.
I can always miss it just one or two nights.
Like, who thinks going to win?
Don't care.
I couldn't tell you, Lewis.
Danny Jones will win it. Yeah, I think Danny's going to win it.
Who's
When did
actually
this
in it?
train-
I've grown up off from Colin Rooney. Who's in it?
Danny
Right.
Jones, Reverend Richard Coles, some woman off fucking TikTok, and Oti off Come Dancing.
Yeah, that's-
I'm from Coronation Street. Tyrone, he's in it.
Oh, Tyrone, yeah, he's in it, yeah, Tyrone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
when did this trade story start, Lewis? Right. It was a show back early this year. Lewis was on the show and he was
It was in
playing
January, I think.
some I could hear some sort of train announcer. And he says the next train to arrive in platform whatever it was.
It was like the 8:45 service to like Cardiff or something like that.
Platform 69.
And then it just has a lift up to it. And then,
To be fair, Pete, you had the ice cream man the night singing these chimes, so
Yeah, you did.
Carly, you send your whippy tonight.
Fuck, I'm doing
Oh.
that now.
Can I have a nana?
Peter, will I get this done? Will I get this challenge done for copyright if I put this song on?
You might do.
Oh God,
Yeah.
what is it?
Oh Jesus!
Lewis, you know what to say when he plays it.
Hungry eyes.
What
Hungry
was
eyes.
that?
Hungry eyes.
Oh.
Level 7, these knobbly wobblies.
Level 7.
Oh, Jesus.
That was his ringtone, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's it. Yes, now. Oh, Tug, that's it. Now I remember.
Hungry ass.
Oh, it was that. Yeah, it was during the Germany watch along back in Euro 2020.
That was the finest watch along I've ever seen.
You just had Paul just thinking, "What the fuck's he getting out now? Eating now?"
Yeah, Johnson Clare and his Union Jack kegs. Otherwise, watching the fight, stands up and just got his shorts on. Doesn't realise he's on.
I think we killed a few people on that night.
Remember when England went 2-0 up and then suddenly Level 7 started shouting for Germany? Because we bet 2-1.
Yes, yes, now I remember that.
Oh.
I just remember him having a freezer in his bedroom. That's the first time I've seen someone with a freezer in their bedroom, and he just gets a ton of ice cream and just starts seductively eating it. And everyone's like, "No, what you?" He's like, he's doing it right to the camera as well. I'm thinking, "What you doing?" No, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever.
Richard, yeah, that's another one on the jungle as well.
I remember when he turned around and says, "I can't see the players."
That was another one on during one of the fan forums on TTR. What did you think of the game? Didn't fucking see it.
Took the wrong glasses. They could see the bus station, but he couldn't see the pitch.
Oh, I think after the takeover, he was talking about a few players who wanted. Danny Ali was one of them. David Santon as well.
Santon was another one he wanted back.
Christian Eriksen was one, and at the time he was laid up with his heart problems.
Yes, God, I remember that. I'll have to. Oh God, I would have to.
Matthias Darmian, even another one.
Oh.
Phil Jones.
Oh, Phil Jones.
You're swollen.
Oh.
Wacky says, Lady Sam, if you're never surrounded by all of them men on screen, send a signal or say a safe word, says Wacky.
I don't know what you mean.
TV is so last decade. Can't wait for food later. Just had a chicken and some bread. It was nice. 9 and 3/4 train. Get Gallant on the line. We need to see his reaction to the food. Well, the link is pinned.
He's having a night with Benji.
No more train joke, folks. Let's get back on track.
Basically, Gallant. Basically, Gallant. Shortword food because he was cooking microwave pizzas in the fucking oven.
Yeah, God, I remember that as well. Northampton Town Football Club can confirm that John Brady has resigned his position as manager. Yeah, I've heard about that. He's fortunately suffered a stroke.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
So we do wish our best wishes.
Not it's Widrington, man. It's
Widrington. What's happened to John Brady?
He resigned.
No.
Did you see why he's resigned, or is it just say he's left?
No. It's your
I haven't seen that comment. No.
On the comment, it's the name.
Yeah.
Oh God. So the Mr. and MS debate regarding PD Mason, please. Mark, man, I happened to shorten some of the title names on because YouTube only allows you to have titles. They don't allow big, huge, long titles, so that's why when I have to put, if it's a match review and player rating, you have to put MR and then PRS.
Oh yeah, our game against Bromley is obviously Sunday, the 12th of January, 3 p.m. kickoff, live on the BBC iPlayer.
all right.
Oh, it's a Sunday, is it? Oh, I might have to
Sunday.
get myself up there.
You must have good eyes to see the bus station. It hasn't been Gallagher for 20 years. But yeah, I've also had sad news to hear about what's happened to the Aldershot manager. Hope he has a speedy recovery.
What's his name? Tommy Richardson.
Is it Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah, Geordie, yeah. Used to play Southampton.
Lady Sam bossed Alex and Billy the other night. They were like frightened schoolboys.
She marshalled us through the podcast superbly. Shepherded us through.
She certainly did.
like a
It
sheep.
was it's scary, you know, doing it. Like when you're not prepared for it. Like, and it's like an honor to do it as well. It's like it was a lot to take over from Paul.
Next high tide signature. Right. We've just got a comment here from some guy called Davey. You guys all laugh at Galan, but you just won't be laughing when he has 2 social media apps and is the biggest musician in the world. I used to work with him at Stagecoach.
No, this is coming in. Fuck's sake.
Oh, right.
I think he's being sarcastic, Pete.
Oh, right. I can
You missed another. You've missed another one out though early on. The one above Parkmaster. That's
what
good.
that?
That's a fantastic name. That.
Oh my god!
I bet it's like a froob down there for Paul Glat. I bet it's just
Oh, Chippers, man.
Even Wacky says did a fantastic job, Lady Sam.
I can't even take that on board right now because of what Chippers has just said. Like a froob, for fuck's sake. Fromage free. Kids love it.
I bet it's not very free either.
Right, just before we've still got a few minutes until you know what. I'll ask Billy, what's your thoughts for Brentford tomorrow?
Well, he's got no excuses now. He's finally picked a side with balance in it and got all our creative plays in the right areas of the pitch. I think we've got the capabilities to break down a low block if we have to now with the attack coming from right, left, and centre. Plus, you've got the three midfielders behind, I should say. I think against Liverpool, every player on our side managed to get the ball in the penalty box at some point. So we've got to continue with that. And if he doesn't, then it's his own fault. But he's stumbled upon a side. Now he's got to keep to it. And maybe 4 or 5 wins, and we can forget about this Eddie Howe out stuff. But until that happens, I'll still be on the Eddie Howe bandwagon, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to. It's just consistency now. What we need to see.
Yep. Like no one knows, we'll probably win tomorrow against Brentford, but then give Ipswich their first home win of the season in a couple of weeks' time. But then after that, comfortably beat Aston Villa on Boxing Day and get a result at Old Trafford.
Was he a bus driver? Yeah, he was apparently. What about when he's bigger than Ed Sheeran and U2 combined?
Oh.
Galan's got a button mushroom one, no length, just a helmet.
What the hell?
If he told the ex-high, I probably had an argument with him over me bus tickets, says Julie. Yeah, Tom, it was very dinging that huge escalator was scary. Anyone know if his Galant Mondio's passed the MOT last did? It had 90 major advisories.
Jesus.
Fuck's sake.
Wacky says to Julia, I'll let you on my bus for free.
Way.
Yeah.
Room on top.
It's illegally parked outside his house, according to Davey. Okay. Archer, we'll get your thoughts. Brentford tomorrow.
It's gonna be a tough game, like. I reckon a draw.
Okay.
A draw or win, but
or defeat.
Hopefully. What?
I said or defeat.
No, but like when you start picking up the wins, and hopefully we can aim for Europe this season. That's our main priority this season is getting into Europe.
Yeah, or the Carabao, a chance of the Carabao Cup as well. So, good evening, Ruffy. Hope you're well. Billy, I thought the same. Says Yabadani. People just saying, looking at the previous results, only one win. That isn't a 3-1. Yep. Tom, I must come back and see how it's all changed. Could be called off.
Potentially.
And all Bruggy walking around Ruffy.
Yeah, because the Plymouth game, that's been called off.
That off as well. Mm.
But there's still talks about the Merseyside derby being called off.
Yeah, there's been talks on that as well.
Well,
What's
down
that?
in Brentford for us, it's what 46 mile an hour wind when we play there.
Yeah, it is. Right, it's an hour gone. It's time for you know what.
Oh,
But
gee, here
first,
comes the
it's-
song.
Yes, time
Time for
to
some
play.
Go.
You okay there, Chippers?
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't know my mic was on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine.
What's tickled with there?
No, no.
What?
No, I can't. It's just something made sentence. Oh,
Okay,
God.
then fair enough.
I'm heading off now, guys.
All right, no
Oh.
worries, Lewis. What's your score
Hello,
prediction,
Lewis.
Lewis?
I'm gonna go 3-1 Newcastle, and I'm gonna be. I can even watch it.
Okay, no problem, Lewis. Take care.
See ya.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Galant, Struben, Cog, Schlongs, Dong, and fuck that looks so wrong. It's Food Pics should get Galant to make the song intro. Can't see it, but yeah, Tom made a great intro of that. Although the last one before Christmas,
not
it could be a little different one. Galant can get a fortune for his guitar speaker if he takes it to the Antiques Roadshow. Let's get that to Christmas number one. Tom, there you are.
The comment.
Oh god. Jeez.
Okay, here we go. There's 20 picks for tonight, so here's the first one.
Yeah, is Lewis still on? Is he frozen?
I think he's frozen.
I think it's still on.
Somebody's just cut that gallant winky juice is Callum Cotton.
God. Right, here we are. Here's your first pick for tonight.
What was that?
What was that?
That was
Who was-
very wet.
Who was that?
I didn't hear anything. What was it?
Billy.
Honestly, I didn't hear anything. Well, I don't know what you're talking
In
about.
fact, it wasn't you. It was far too quiet
That
for
was
you.
quite wet, that whatever it was. Wasn't me.
Archer, was it you?
What? I don't know. It wasn't me.
Archer wouldn't know.
I
He's
feel
fucking
I
at himself right now, man.
I'm there. That was Chip Hazard.
Wasn't me. See?
What? That
It
wasn't
was.
you. Lawrence, that was you.
Yeah.
No.
That was Chip Hazard.
It's not me.
That's someone's chest definitely squeaking. Right, here's your first one.
No.
Chicken shawarma fries at Kilmarnock for $7.50.
Fries? Where's the fries?
I can see a couple there.
That looks like come on flipping. That looks like me when I saw Kim Bassinger back in the day.
It looks awful lot like.
I would have it me.
Oh, you fucking
You
desperate
would,
bastard.
Mason.
I wouldn't pay $7.50.
Yes.
Anyone else?
No, definitely not.
No.
Oh, that's Glance Winky Juice. Oh,
No.
dear man. Dear man.
What?
That's
Billy got a
fantastic.
whoopee cushion. Has he got a whoopee cushion?
Someone's
It's gotta
taking
be
you off.
Billy. It's gotta be Billy.
Got a
Is that you, Billy?
whoopee cushion.
Oh God. You must have one of these sound effects, okay?
Jesus wept. That was me last night in the bug.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, right, next one.
Oh,
Oh,
what's that? Wormwood Scrubs.
Chicken burger at Leeds United for £7.
I knew you were going to say that, Billy.
Just look at it. Fucking hell.
Exactly.
That fucking chicken got leprosy.
It's basically a Rustas, isn't it, without the cheese?
looks like a fried tit after a mammogram. Awful.
Jesus, man.
Take my breath away.
That's what I
Oh, no, you didn't just say that.
Whoa.
Okay, right,
Were you on with me there, Chippers?
right.
No,
Next,
after me.
right, next one.
No bedroom. Oh,
It's a chicken gyros with tzatziki and
Tzatziki.
chili sauce at North Ferriby for £7.
no.
Could be tempted.
I'm not sure.
Not for me. No, raw onions. No,
No.
thank you.
Someone's had a canny wango, haven't they? Jesus.
All they got to do is just toss off the onions.
What, literally?
Some looks like someone already has.
They really put the redness on the top. I don't know where that's come from.
I look at you, I've got to say.
Fair enough. No, not for me for that one. Anyone else?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. Just for the bad breath afterwards, a bit of garlic sauce and raw onion. Absolutely fucking not. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Next one.
Oh. What the fuck? Oh, is that a chip?
Have they took that picture underneath one of them fucking fake pound note fucking machines?
Chicken curry and chips of Birmingham City.
Oh,
You
dear.
can just
Good old,
check at Birmingham City unless somebody's jizzed on your chips, apparently.
You
good
$50
old.
or something now.
How much is that, please?
£12 for that as well.
Fuck off! Absolute nonsense.
No.
Yeah.
Looks like the contents of fucking Kemi Badnock's knickers.
Oh!
Okay. Raw onion in there as well, so that can go in the bin as well. Next one.
Oh.
What is that?
I referred to the answer I gave a couple of minutes ago.
Right. It's supposed to be a baguette. Chicken curry.
Oh, no.
I know what Billy will say next when I say the next word.
Cheese.
Yes,
Dirty
cheese.
bastards.
Yep.
Save that. Ipswich Town.
That's diarrhea, that. I mean, look at the colour of it. That's like a content of a baby's nappy, isn't it?
£7 for that as well.
Oh.
It looks
Well,
like
at
a
least-
cock's
No.
had diarrhea. No.
Well, at least any Newcastle fans who are going down Ipswich in a couple of weeks' time will know to avoid that.
That's what happens when you have anal sex with someone with dysentery.
Oh, Billy man. No.
Apparently that's chip as his kegs.
It was the other night when I had it.
Cute
Bloody
genius.
hell. It was the other night when I had diarrhea. Jesus wept.
Okay, next one. Hoping you know what's coming here.
I know exactly what's going. That's a canny hard on.
Save that. Orlando City.
Someone just watched their striptease for the first time, have they?
Oh, I remember that.
£12.50 for that as well.
That's all
Oh,
right.
typical Americans.
that.
Pound an inch.
Or two.
Not for me.
What are those little round arseholes on the top of it? What are those?
They're Americans, Sam.
Got it.
Right, next one.
Oh. Bon appetit, that can fuck off and all.
Teriyaki sticky chicken loaded fries at Grace Athletic for £8.
Good eye.
No, not for me.
No. I love how there's a little bit of greenery on it to try and make it look good. Looks worse.
Just thinking, what on earth is that?
Nah.
Someone's Todger, it's got to be.
Okay, next one. Here comes another one.
Jesus. Oh,
Fucking hell.
Hey.
he's nearly going to give a blowjob. Look at him. He's that close to it.
It's
What?
bending towards him. It
know.
wants it.
You're saying to the bloke, 2 down, mine's bigger than yours, look.
It looks like Benji's been circumcised.
Oh,
Archer's face.
It's in a tiger bucket. I see what bucket it's in a tiger bucket as well. That makes it even worse.
Oh,
Just incredible.
It looks like Liam Delap's got the snip.
Liam Delap.
Aye.
Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, go. Right. Next one.
Oh. Was that Bolton?
Nope.
Was that
Steak,
you?
steak and ale pie at Reading for £5.
No.
Too expensive.
Yeah, too expensive at that price just for a pie.
Flavour for hot pie.
I'll probably have it at a more reasonable price.
No, definitely not for me. Anyone else? Or too expensive as well?
I'll just toss it off at the fans.
What?
you tossed you off.
I'm seeing the pie, I'll just toss it off at the fans. There you go.
Okay, next one.
No, you wasn't there. Fossilized bollocks on chips.
Right, we've got some pigs in blankets with stuff and chips and gravy at Winsford Town for £4.
Oh, well, yes, I'll have some of that.
Yep, go on then.
If I could say the pigs in blankets, they don't even look like pigs in blankets.
Anyone else?
No.
Nah, because that just looks dodgy.
Fair enough. Yes, I would. Right, next one.
That granola. Aye.
Right, they call this a hawky porky. At Hammond and Waterlooville for £7.50.
You put your right
Aw.
foot in. You do the hawky porky and you turn around.
That's
No.
granola, that.
Put your
Anyone?
right foot in and file your foot with that shite. Fuck off.
That looks like Gallagher's toenail clippings, doesn't it?
I was just
Oh.
collect them all up.
Not for me for that one. Okay, next one.
Oh, Jesus. Is that a chair leg?
About 50 on there, Chip. Look closer.
I'm trying to move the one that's supposed to imitate a bun. It looks rock hard.
Who puts brandy sauce in a baguette?
Exactly.
Right, I don't need to tell you where that's saved at.
Arsenal.
Sunderland.
Arsenal.
It is
Yeah, just look.
Arsenal.
Just look closely towards the bottom.
Fuck knows how this is going to cost.
Are you ready, Billy?
Yes, I'm clearing my throat.
15 quid.
Steak sandwich
Benji.
with Arsenal. It is £24 for that.
Stop it!
What sort of steak's that? Fucking Jesus Christ. That's pathetic, ain't it?
That's That's fucking Benji, that.
Okay, next one.
Oh, Chippers, calm down, lad.
Oh, down boy.
Bacon
Yes.
cheeseburger at Caversham United for a £5. Yes.
Yes.
All day.
Yep, go on then.
God, the light's definitely better on my toilet. Yes. Hell yeah.
There you go. Okay, next one.
Oh, hell's fucking bells!
That's sick.
What is that?
That's supposed to be a chicken satay sandwich at Knack Breda for $6.59.
Who's
Oh.
Jeez, it looks like someone's had the shit.
Who's
Why
cooked
is
that?
that?
Paula Radcliffe.
Who's cut
Why is
what?
Who's cooked that? Paula Radcliffe.
Oh, Billy! Oh,
Why is there a ruin thing sticking out like what you would have for when you're on a boat? Look.
Aye.
swimming in.
Well,
fucking salt.
What I'll say is,
Up shit
if
creek.
Arnie's not his plan to go to Braid anytime soon, because I know he played for them when we beat them 5-0 in the UEFA Cup, avoid that.
Well, I can't have satay anyway, so no for me.
No allergy, Pete.
Yeah, can't have peanuts, sorry.
Don't apologise.
Fortunately, yeah, no go for me. Okay, next one, and this is what Tom sent me.
Oh, is that raw?
What? Oh, it's after Jim's as well, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
festive pork burger
Yes,
at Newcastle United for a £5.
Oh, yes, count me in.
Oh,
That
That looks fucking mighty, that.
Oh, it looks fucking lovely.
that looks like
Pork.
an oozing scab. No.
Oh, yes.
Is that's a pork Tony?
It is.
It's raw.
Bloody, I won't touch it.
I love
And look
it.
at the top.
I wouldn't
Look
touch
at
that, me, like.
what's that? Is that skin?
Is that what?
Is that skin at the top of the pork?
It is, yes,
That apple
absolutely.
sauce.
Yeah, it's applesauce. Yeah, that's no problem, Sam, if you need to head off. What's your score prediction for the Morris, Sam?
I'm going 2-1 win. Howie.
Oh, good word.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
no worries,
All right.
Sam.
Catch you
See you later,
later.
Sam.
See you later,
Yeah.
Sam.
Bye.
Take care.
Gotcha.
So that was Lady Sam. Right, where am I up to?
Now
My,
that pork doesn't look well done. It looks raw.
Tom says pork patty, bacon, applesauce, sage and new stuff in. Mwah,
There you go.
beautiful.
There you are. Yes. Okay, next one.
That Man City.
It is Man City. It's a chicken pie, but it's $5.25 for that.
What?
Oh, I'm not paying $5.25.
No, definitely not.
No problem.
What pie in a
Was that in the final then, by the way? Because I've just noticed their logo on there.
Logo, yeah.
It was when they played final 2 weeks ago.
Aye.
Okay.
But last week.
Not for that price. I think that's a bit too much. Right, next one.
Oh, pigs in blankets again. Yes.
Festive deal, chips, stuffing, pigs and blankets and gravy at Derby County for a £5.
Yeah, I'll have some of that.
Yep, go on then.
Yes,
I'll have it without the
absolutely.
stuffing because the stuffing looks like a ball of shit.
Pete, how was that last week?
I don't think I had that on last week.
No,
be fair,
fine
when
last
I-
week. I did get took last week.
I just came across that one. Okay, 3 left.
No, because
What's that?
Yes. Pork again, isn't it?
It is pork with stuffing. They've got cranberry sauce in this one as well.
And crackling. Oh, you're a fighter. Definitely.
Yes, baguettes, Beverly Town for £6 each.
Oh, yes. Well,
Yep,
both
go on
them.
then.
Not for me.
Fair enough. Right, 2 left.
That's a piss. That's piss in a pie, isn't it? Because that's watered down. That.
Pie and a pint of cream and cottage, $8.50 in total for the lot, both of them.
Oh, that's Mohammed Al Fayed's piss. That.
I'm surprised it's not more than
Shabazz.
that, given where that is.
5 stars would be great.
Billy.
What was that?
How much is it for a pint of pint?
In total, someone paid $8.50 for all of that in total.
That ain't bad. Yeah, I'd have that.
Looks like Marcus Silva's. I'm not gonna say.
Go on.
Marcus who?
What?
It
Marcus
looks
who?
like it's more.
Marcus Silva's piss.
Marcus still has. I think that's Al Fayed's piss, man.
Right, last one. Oh dear me.
Oh,
Oh,
Bradford, isn't it?
Christ,
I know where this is at.
Jesus
Bradford.
Christ.
Archer, what the fuck are you doing? Do that again. Hold on. Do that again.
We can't see him.
What?
No, can't see him. Can't see him.
Do that face again. Look at him right here. I'm going to take the pick off here.
Oh, Jesus.
There's fucking Greg Wallace in your room.
He's on the camera where you can't see him, isn't he?
Man United as well.
No way.
The John Sinclair sending that? Is that John Sinclair's?
John Sinclair's took the picture because you can see his knob below the polo.
Oh,
You can see where his knob's been as well, that hole.
£4.80 as well.
Fuck off.
Exactly. Fuck off with that.
Exactly.
484.
Put it in the bin.
Well, it hasn't travelled far from Bradford, though, has it, to be fair? It's only up the around the corner.
Oh,
It's a bit of a trip from Bristol.
Oh, God. I've got to rattle through a lot of these
Hey, I
comments.
say John's been a celebrity going around these grounds.
These big famous grounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's it tomorrow? Wickham and Reading in here somewhere.
Yeah, to Wickham, I think you said tomorrow.
He have his autograph with his fanny pad with him. His fanny pack signing photos.
Because you can't film at the match now, can he?
He
Well,
can't.
Not allowed to.
No.
That's going doing well.
Hold on. Right, let's go through these.
Anyhow, Pete, before you do that, I've got to go. So I need a Tom tip.
Yeah, no worries, Billy. Score prediction tomorrow.
3-1 Newcastle.
And on the match day live,
Yes, indeed.
the
Yeah,
watch-
half
yep.
two.
get on to the two review for the match day lives. Brilliant. That's where you want to go for the match day live shows. Take care, Billy.
Indeedy. Take
Yeah,
care.
Billy.
bud.
Good day, Billy.
See you later.
Take care,
So-
Billy. So that was Billy. Right, where am I up to with these comments? God, I'm always gone too far back. But Lauren, oh, there you go. That fart sounded wet. Someone was blowing a trumpet. That's a pan checker, no, or a queef. I thought the lip pack blown turned up. No, £7. That's Galant's winky juice. No. Someone got excited before eating that. Someone shot their load. The fries have came over the chicken. Kilmarnock looks lush. That's Jimmy Savile's mess. Ugh. Chippers after watching 9.5 weeks. Nope, looks dry. Dry as fuck, that. Looks drier than Gallant's toenails. That's waiting for Gallant's winky juice. £7 for that. As described, what a burger needs sauce. Oh my God, let's see Sam. £7 for a bath sponge rip-off. As dry as a nun's chuff. Get better in a Warzone airdrop. That's drier than Matt Target's feet. That's a squash bap. No. A flattened ginger knacker. That looks nice. North wherever. Greek rip-off. Another jizzy concoction. It's called Hit the Target. That's okay. Gyros is fucking great. I think it's been tossed off already. No, not for me. I like gyros, but that looks shite. Nijet is what going these days. Haven't seen the poor bloke in months. Looks like Angela Arena spunk trench. Oh, Meister, she don't mention the gyros the scouts will arrive. Nope. Smart. No. That looks horrid. No. I don't know. Is it £12 with a pint? No, it's just £12 on its own. Looks canny as well. Birmingham. Billy, that's Sadiq Khan's toilet. It's a yes from me. What the fuck, no. Looks freakishly removed from an anus, that. That's beating both ends, no. Looks like shit. Gallant's next single bag. You tit a la butt. Did you design this food segment with Billy in mind? No, it's just collect the food pics. Looks like Chippers' kegs. Did you put the dried crusty cheese in yourself then? That's an Osblaster baguette. That's minging. That's something Billy would sit you down 7 quid. He's fantastic. Chicken, curry, and cheese diarrhea the next day. Cow's diarrhea on a baguette, no thanks. Ed Sheeran's wanking session ends in a diarrhea explosion. Wouldn't eat that if they paid me 7 quid. Nope. Sinclair. Nope. Sinclair and 20k subs. Yep. Short change on a bun. Baguette on a like passage. Looks like a bike handle. Some huge cock in Angela's growler. Wouldn't even touch the sides on Chippers. Someone underestimated the size. It was a grower, not a shower. Comes back again. Dog Tids. Orlando Scran is so Mickey Mouse. No. That from Orlando looks all right, but Chipper sat on that. Hand grenade on the stick. No thanks. Might go off with a bang. No. I know they can stick that chicken. That's a spew. I'll eat them all. No. Throw that off top tier. It looks nice. Might do that teriyaki bit expensive. Stick it in the bin. Can you that Bon Appetit? No. I'd love to see Gordon Ramsay reaction on Hell's Kitchen of these. That's Gallant's next big hit. Looks like Gary Neville. Dude's going to deep throw that fecker. Gallant has spat on bigger ones than that. Ugh. North to the Bylad hot dog. Donkey Kong and mustard. That's way too big for normal consumption. Saturday's memory in a baguette. Carragher after Hulk that on that thing. Chippers is getting 2 of those and finding a bigger seat or going to a loo. I'd eat that beforehand, though, lol. I like a whole one. Even all the cartel egos not as big as that sausage. Nope. Cartel. Who buys a half-eaten burger? No to the pie as well. Rank. Pie too much. A pie in Reading will probably be shite. Definitely not. No. Half-eaten pie even. Big crowd of that game. Steak and ale pie for a $5. Piss off. Tossing over a pie. Shite, yes. That the bollocks from the previous message. Yes. Follow through on chips. That looks okay. Is it Tiny Powers like Gulliver's thumb? Pigs in blankets, yes. Pigs in blankets on chips, lovely. Pigs in blankets, night, no. Yes, lol, no. Toenail Porky, muesli on chips, shite. They can hokey pokey that right up their ass. Paul Gallant, Shilajit special. Dreadful Waterloo, not sure, might be lush. Christ, it looks like what Gallant positive on Chipper's chest. Ugh. Cheesy chips, hokey pokey with Father Jack's earwax. Ugh. It's very hokey and mealy worms on chips. No. A Benji sandwich. Arsenal's are probably 20 quid. Rudolph's looking well. Benji in a bun, beef curtain and chips. Is that a chair leg? John Sigley, is that a lot? 25 quid, 50 quid. Or was Arsenal always cheating? How fucking much exactly? It's a rip-off. That's a ridiculous price. Ken Bruce, one out. Arsenal looks us but cannot afford it. The seat, never mind the food. Said a Billy Robin cancel. Still cheaper than any item on Gallant's merch store. Fuck off, no. Does it include a drink though, Pete? No, it didn't. Rip off Arsenal chief must be Dick Tib and highway robbery prices. 24 quid. That's a new striker for the Mackhams. That. Yes. Aye, 2 of them. Yes. Looks good. Yes, for the big. I have a Shamai. A good cover Shamai. Yes. No. Vomit in a bigger dog puke in a bun. No. That's a shitty. I'd have that. Diarrhea in a bun. Peanuts on goop. Ugh. Cow pat and toenail special. Seen better, cleaner Indian street food prepared with feet. Skewer chip. The splats and eczema flakes. Yes. No. Not sure on the pork burger. Yes. I'm sorry to Ginger's growler, says Andrew. Pork Sonny eye. It's just an odd shape. Eat the burgers. Should have a better photo angle. UFC looks terrible. It was Tom who sent me that. Yeah, and that's what Tom said it had in it. If you're going to have crackling on by Sam, sun-dried scrotum in a bun. You're just saying goodbye to Sam. That's poor. No. More highway robbery. Too much for the chicken pie. Too dear at City. Eye to the pie. London prices. So not for that price. Absolutely not. Holland couldn't even make me eat it. It's nom. Too dear. Can you keep the foil in the box? Man City pie looks all right. Yes. Hell, yes to that. Yes, I'd eat that. Yes to the pigs in blankets. Derby County. Yes, heave him. No, yes, but no cranberry for me. Yes, but without cranberry. I don't mind cranberry sauce. Nice pigs and
I
blanket.
like it.
Cranberry, clotty period. Ah! Depends on the price for the pigs and the blankets and chips. Yeah. No to those don't like cranberry sauce. Katie Price and Kerry Katona's growler side by side. No. Nice pump cranberry. It's ready yet? No. Pie and a pint, proper Englishman. Harsh on the price. No. Yes, maybe. That's the sound of your ass after that pint. Marco Silva. £8.50. Not bad. Not bad. Pay that just for a pint, you're a mate. No. What the fuck? What the hell is that? A dragon's arsehole? We can't see Archer. I just seen in the Gordon Miggy cook off in the wings. Is that from Rushcliffe, Nottingham? You know, what is that? A pie? After a week in Ayia Napa, that pie is for the afterlife. Somewhere in Iceland. Been to Buggery, Man U pie shite. No. It's Marcus Rashford's is also. That's Dane Abbott's fanny after Jeremy Corbyn poked her. Apparently Greg Wallace had his fingers in a few pies. You get that of a Santa Lubaco for being a Man U fan. Bruno Fernandez has shagged that. Cremated diamond. Did he just people just saying goodbye to Billy? Is that right about now? Billy is knocking out a walnut with. Hey Tony, good evening. Hey, Tony's in the chat.
Tony.
Hello, Tony.
You can see the G in the jet, but not in Yoppa. Russian 6. Hope she's 100 miles per hour. Mind, I think Renus is as daft as a Russian should be in that job, but I. Tamayam at Hamilton for Eastleigh. I'm doing a Muday duties and I will be 5 miles from Brentford, says Tony. Hope you have a great time tomorrow, Tony. Prepared with feet. Tony, you will love it there. Really nice welcoming people there. Hopefully still goes ahead. Got bad weather coming. Thanks. Sure. Who the fuck eats food with jam when there's no toast involved? Scones and jam. He's seen a load of Tony crumpets and jam and porridge, rice pudding, says Pop Meister. Anyway, there you go. Well then, let's get into some other football talk. Right. Chippers, what do we make of this whole armband thingy that's been coming out with the whole armband situation?
I don't know. I've only seen it. I just think, you know what? Doesn't matter who you are, what you are, where you're from.
Rebecca's singing, guys.
Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do. Everyone should just be treated the same. It's
Yeah.
You know, it's 2024 now. Come on, like everything should be just. You know, we shouldn't be talking about this in 2024, man. It's a case of it is what it is, and I just think, you know, when you cross that white line, no matter what you are, you're the same. Everyone should be treated the same. You're playing football. You know, it's the same when you're sitting in a match next to the person that you're watching the football with. You're a fan. It doesn't matter what you are, who you are, where you're from. You're a fan, and people should just. You just got to accept people want to be what they and let them do it. I'm sick. Like, you know, I don't even want to talk about much because it's like it's 2024 now. It shouldn't really have to be.
Yeah, okay, that was where Stephen Hawker said no taking the BLM, BS, the rainbow laces just for football fans. Agree with you. You eat cranberry sauce with scones, crumpets, porridge, and rice pudding. Right. Go and arts on the same type of subject, but the fact is as well. My head every year is this this whole James McLean thingy, which does my head in every single year. Just let the bloke get on with it, and he can be a cunt, but just let the bloke get on with it.
Yeah,
that's another thing. What does my head? That's another thing. What does my head in this James McLean thingy, and he's a cunt, but we just respect what he believes. That's what I would say. And James McLean can be a cunt.
But it's just what it's just what he believes in. You just said it there, Mason. So
and he's a cunt, but
yeah, definitely well said. Just top my drink. I'm up to Wimby Collins. What's Pete drinking the night? It's dark rum the night. No Tigany, no BMS, no knee laces, just football. Thanks. Let everyone be who they want. Let everyone be who they want. They rent. Hating me. Yeah, it was absolutely wacky. You need cranberry sauce for scones, crumpets, porridge, and rice pudding. Yeah, I've seen to the shouldn't be in football. It's counterproductive. Yeah, let everyone get off with their life. Absolutely. Politics out of football, I say. Well, out it's our escape from the shit real world for 90 fucking minutes. Yep. It's the people who run our country trying to keep us all divided by race, religion, gender, all sport being used to promote things. We know politics and football shouldn't be together at all. Considering there has been rumours going around that apparently they're trying to stop state owners from owning football clubs now, apparently. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely. So, yeah. Absolutely. So, is it still 1-1 in the game between Borough and Burnley, is it?
It is. That Lash scored, by the way. He
sorry?
was 1-on-1, but he fucked. That Lash should have scored because he was 1-on-1 and he fucked it up at the end.
Who was that for?
Borough.
Is that for Borough, is it?
Aye.
Oh, yeah, he came on about 7 minutes ago.
Can't believe he turned down to play in the Premier League.
Look at the table.
So you've got
Well,
Burnley-
as it stands, Burnley a point behind Sheffield United, but obviously Sheffield United play tomorrow. Borough 5th, 2 points behind Sunderland, 3 points above West Brom in 7th.
It's basically sports watchers what they keep accusing Saudi of. Yep. Same as life being matters. Absolutely. Well, let's look at the games tomorrow. So we've got the Merseyside derby. Although there's doubts that game could be called off if the weather doesn't improve. For me, I think that's going to be a Liverpool victory.
Yep, 2-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've said
I've just sold Luis Diaz on Fantasy Football. I was kind of waiting till after we played them to do it because you knew because of what my luck would have been like if I'd sold him. But now I've done that, he'll probably score. But yeah, 2-0 Liverpool.
Yep.
By the way, I've seen Everton fan have a Dyche out banner before they played Wolves. He was holding up that.
Anyone got the Lasses
game
be the Smuggy Lasses in the FA Cup?
I might.
I've totally forgot about it. Never mind. Football used to be standing shouting like a loon next to other loons for the afternoon. Even in the 90s, it was rare to find a real arsehole. Here you are.
I think you probably see the best football probably nationally downwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I suspect the FA were going to gun for Gee until they realised about Morsey at Ipswich and then didn't. Yeah, absolutely, Ronald.
Oh, I think with the Lasses game, it's kind of like one of them. Yeah, they should be able to win, no problem. I think Borough still like 4th tier.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so we'll look into the 3 o'clock kickoffs. We've got Villa against Southampton. I think that'll be a Aston Villa victory. Southampton are just really completely
4-1 to Villa. I mean, I was happy when Southampton managed to get a result against Brighton because it was totally unexpected. But I don't see him do it again. I mean, by the way, Russell Martin, as I mentioned, how could he say he was proud of the players after that game against Chelsea?
It was fucking...
By the way, I'm surprised he's
like an absolutely
not being talked at the sack.
I know I love Russell Martin, but he's talking some shite there, like.
So yeah, Jack Stevens does begin a 4-match ban because of his red card, because that was his 2nd straight red this season. So he saves a 4-game ban.
I've made Ollie Watkins me fantasy captain as well. Well, had him against Brentford and he scored and got an assist, and I'm expecting him to score again.
Villa winning that game, by at least a couple of goals. So we go into that one. We've got us against the Tumba. We've already discussed with that one. Crystal Palace against Man City.
3-1 Man City.
Man City will just be full of confidence after beating Forest in midweek. So I think
Yep.
I think City will just win that, but Palace could make it a little bit difficult for them a little bit. Still.
Maybe. But I think City for Mr. Bruyne, and you've seen it against Forest.
If Crystal Palace can take points off two teams who are battling for Europe, then they might
But apparently,
make it even tougher tomorrow.
City could be without some other players. Without Ake, who was apparently forced off against Forest. Apparently, Akanji's doubtful after being taken off at half time. Phil Foden is absent through illness. And there's still the row without John Stones, Rodri, Oscar Bob, and Kovacic. So, yeah. And the late kick on the Saturday is the half-fight between Man United and Nottingham Forest. I think Forest can go and grab. Forest can go and grab a point there.
2-1 Man United.
With the way Forest have been playing this season, I think they'll probably edge it. You know.
Do you know what they could do?
Maybe, but you say that. I'm thinking, the wheels may be starting to fall off for Forest. You know, we obviously. You see what happened to them against us and Arsenal. I mean, they beat Ipswich, but it took them a penalty, and it was to do that. And losing 3-0 at the Etihad the other night.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully that game will end in a draw.
But the fact is, Nottingham Forest are in the exact same boat as us and Villa last season and the season before. That's what Nottingham Forest are going. That's what Nottingham Forest are going to be this season. Complete fluke.
But I think they've done very well. It wouldn't surprise me if Forest were going to go and get a result. It really wouldn't. Mason's hand is whiter than Michael Jackson's glove.
It's a light from my screen.
Okay, so we look into the Sunday games. So we've got Fulham against Arsenal. I think Arsenal will go and grab a victory there.
Yep, 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Ipswich against Bournemouth.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I think Ipswich can possibly get a draw with this game.
I'm going to say no, I take game for that one.
This is going to be an interesting one. Leicester versus Brighton.
2-2.
I think a draw in this game as well, yeah. And the last one, of course, of the Sunday, the late kickoff is Spurs against Chelsea.
2-2. Because just knowing Spurs, they'll turn up.
Yeah, absolutely. Off of the night, thank you to all the panel there. Take care, Yoppa. Johnny, good to see you as well.
See you there.
So I think a draw. And we move on to the Monday night game. It is West Ham against Wolves.
El Sakiko.
El Sakiko, isn't it?
I know. That's going to be another take game on the Monday Night League.
2-1 to West Ham.
I've just tipped West Ham just to win this.
Yep.
I mean, I think whoever loses, one of those will be out of a job. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if it was both a score draw and both of the managers get relieved.
Yep.
Wouldn't surprise us if it was a 0-0 draw and they both stay in the job.
Both decide before
apparently
kick-off.
That
yeah.
Lopetegui's apparently been given so far this one game to save his job.
Yep. Or like Craig Dawson, Max Kilman, obviously connections with both clubs, same with both managers to be fair. They're probably chatting, right, let's agree a 0-0 draw, play absolutely shite, and we'll get both the managers sacked.
Where's that West Ham?
It's at West Ham, yes.
Probably just edged West Ham to win it at home.
London Derby, good luck. I fancy Chelsea.
That's your mate on the telly.
Who?
I'm sticking with Lopetegui. Yeah, apparently they're going to give him this game at least. Hoping the manager gets the Spanish Archer El Bow.
What mate?
I can't put. He's on the telly. It's your mate.
Not mine. How's he my mate like?
Because he lives near you, doesn't he?
Lives with
speaking of him, I've just noticed one football fanatic story because they've misspelled his name on the team 11 instead of an A at the early on. It's B. Instead of BA, they put BE. Berlasser. What is that all about?
Did you manage to get that picture, Pete? close up.
Which one?
Before.
Which one just before?
You know what I was like that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I took the photo off the screen. Julie
Well, you
thinks...
took a picture.
Yeah, well, I didn't take a picture. I just saw your face. I do think Graham Potter will get the West Ham job, according to Julie. He
I
well
could
and
do.
truly possibly could well and truly well do.
I think West Ham probably just nick it, to be fair.
I think they probably will just as well. And that we'll see enough to get Gary O'Neill sacked. I mean, come on. Wolves get absolutely tonked off Everton of all teams. And one of the people that goes and scores is Ashley Young of all people.
Aye. By the way, he's
Great
played
courses.
against his own son potentially in the FA Cup.
Because his kid plays for Peterborough.
Aye.
Oh, does he?
And like Ashley Young was getting into football. He's one of those players outside of the Champions League teams that probably one of the best players outside of the Champions League teams because Villa, had a pretty good team under Martin O'Neill.
Yeah,
You know who?
I was going to say, if Wolves get beat, I reckon Gary O'Neill will get the sack, and I reckon David Moyes will probably go to Wolves.
Oh, do you
He
think
could
so?
do.
What?
Do you think David Moyes would take the Wolves job?
You never know. He could do. Who else is available?
You know who's kid?
Yeah, Mason?
You know whose kids just signed for Newport?
Go on.
Wilfred Boney's. Wilfred Boney's son plays for Newport.
Oh, does he?
That makes me fucking old, that league. That makes me absolutely old.
Yeah, Paddy Craig Dawson scored 2 own goals. He did.
Ah,
the links
yes.
with Allegri and West Ham quickly disappeared. They did, didn't they? Which Young will give away a pen or dive in the box first. Is Steve Cooper still out of a job? He so far is.
Yep.
After being relieved by Leicester City.
I think he'll go to a championship club.
Yeah, I mean, who could... Where could that? I think it might be a championship club, so he could rebuild and then try and work his way up again.
Yep. I just think maybe Leicester was the wrong job because, them and Forest kind of local rivals. I know.
And he jumps from... Because he leaves Forest, so that's like one East Midlands club to go to another East Midlands club.
Yep. I mean, I know it's not the same as if you went to Derby, but Leicester would probably be Forest. That's the big rivals.
Because it's Forest and Derby, they're the biggest rivals. Whereas, I don't know, Leicester City's main rival is. So, Cooper's not he's not the greatest. Do you know, he didn't do too badly in his first season with Forest, to be fair, like.
Considering, he would have had such a hard task with all them players coming in.
Eddie would do a great job at West Ham, says Portmeister. Eddie's still with us at the moment. Is that cat kick up? No, he's not. He's in Saudi Arabia now, isn't he? Didn't Kitsuma go to Saudi Arabia?
I think he did, yeah.
Sure he did.
What was that, Kitsuma?
Yeah, Kitsuma.
Yep.
He's on loan.
He's only on loan there.
Oh, he's only on loan. Leicester 10 points from 12 games when Cooper left. A little harsh to sack him, in my opinion. Ruder's inexperienced at this level. There was a lot of Leicester fans that weren't happy with his style of football. Whether it's Rude first game, gets off with a bang against West Ham. Sorry, Wacky.
Yeah, because I've seen them against Chelsea and yeah,
absolutely. Totally, yeah. So yeah, well.
Oh, I seen something today. Apparently, Watford won Ian Nacho from Sevilla.
Really?
I don't know.
Paddy, did anyone now? This I want to talk about. This was after. Did anyone see a clip between the in the Spurs and in the Bournemouth and Spurs game?
I was at work last
Apparently,
night.
I heard about this.
As soon as apparently, as Angie goes
I've
to
seen
report the
that.
Spurs fans, there was at least one fan that was really turning on him.
I mean, this is bringing back memories of Trippier last year down at Bournemouth. But
it does a bit, didn't it?
But the thing is, Newcastle, we're playing what 3 clubs whose managers are potentially under pressure.
Well, they are,
next month. Spurs on the 4th January, Wolves in the midweek after we'll play Bromley, and Southampton on the 25th.
Yeah.
People say about Postecoglou. It's not him. It's fucking Levy. It didn't put the blame on Postecoglou. It's freaking Levy.
Well, Levy's a bit of an arsehole as well.
Aye.
Come off for Wolves there, says Julie.
No
apology needed, Peter. We are a bit shy at the moment. Well, apart from I was wacky, I was still pissed off that your side beat us at St James's Park, to be fair.
Aye. Because that West Ham place on X, he was saying, how did we beat Newcastle when we got the draw against Liverpool? I mean, just a funny game, really. Because
it's football.
We literally, the two teams we beat in November were the 2 teams that West Ham lost to in November.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm going to shoot off, Pete.
All right, no worry. Archer, score prediction.
Probably 2-2.
Okay, then. Go. No problem, Archer. We'll
No,
see you again. That was Archer. The Spurs fans are tossers and only Chelsea are worse than London. I'm definitely gonna get myself in the ballot for that for Monday. It is open. If anyone's trying to get in the ballot for Spurs on Monday, it is open on Monday at 2:00. It opens.
Would you try Chelsea if it was on a Saturday?
I would say I've not been to Stamford Bridge before ever.
Aye, because we'll keep having it on the Sunday or Monday.
That's the problem. See, I was thinking of Old Trafford, but it's a Monday night.
And New Year's, so travel might be impacted.
That's going to be, exactly. Archer shoots off. Look at the list of players you need to replace in the summer. That's going to be nearly impossible. Exactly, Wacky.
Well, I think Dubs will go in the January window, and I wouldn't be surprised to see.
It's about time some of these players who have been here too long, they are away now. For Joy, good evening. I just finished working and they're going for a 2-1 win.
I think maybe what Eddie might do with Wilson is think about the possibility of a good bid for him in the January, because if he gets another long-term injury, then we've got no chance of selling him. But if he's still fit, he's had a few games under his belt, then clubs, there might be someone out there desperate for a strike and think, all right, we'll go for a Wilson, it's where the back of the net is. And because, yes, he wouldn't be first choice in the summer, but a lot of those first choices in the summer wouldn't be available in the January.
There you are. Could be keep well too for Joy as well. My youngest has been to Stamford Bridge just on a tour, though. Again, I've not been to Stamford Bridge yet. The only clubs I've not been to in London yet are Spurs, Brentford, Chelsea.
Have you done Arsenal?
I've done Arsenal once, both grounds. I've done Highbury once, 2005, and I actually did the Emirates in 2006, the season they moved in there.
Oh, that cracking goal from Kieran Dyer.
Kieran Dyer. The ground
I'm going to try and do next season is Man City, Preston, Liverpool.
Preston?
That depends
on for Swansea, is it?
Swansea.
Fair enough.
Liverpool, if I'm not at work on the Wednesday night. And obviously I've got Mackems if that Man United game gets fucking moved.
Potmeister's just missed
the
one.
Man United game we moved.
West Ham, I forgot to mention West Ham. Yes, I have been to West Ham, but at the London Stadium, I didn't go to Upton Park.
I went to Upton Park when we got beat 1-0. It was about a month before Pardew left.
I would have liked to have gone to. I would have loved to have gone to Upton Park. I mean, Wacky, I'm going to ask you this: do you prefer Upton Park to the London Stadium? Because I mean, it's a nice ground, the London Stadium, but it is just it's too far away. The pitch is too far away.
Yep.
So it is nice. It's a big ground at London Stadium, but it's too far away. I mean, I've done London Stadium twice, to be fair, like. But no, it just the London Stadium, Paul Weiss, Upton, man. I would have loved to have went there, to be fair, like. I mean, Wacky's gone for a 3-2 win. I think Dubs, Lascelles, Trips and Miggy are gone in January. Well, Lascelles is still injured. Who's going to buy? I'm not sure who'll buy Lascelles there, Wacky, if he's still injured.
Well, Wolves were linked with him.
Wolves want him.
Wacky said he's not been to either, PD. Oh, I'm very surprised, Wacky, you've not been to either of them. But my choice would be the Berlin ground, which obviously is Upton Park.
Yeah. Trying to think. Trippier could maybe go. I think
if Trippier goes, he goes. I mean, he's a player that's aging, not getting any younger,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
if he doesn't go in January, I think with both of him and Mickey, if they don't go in January, they go in the summer.
They've got to go in the summer, surely. They've got to go in the summer, surely. I mean, they surely have to. Surely have to.
Finish 1-1 at Burnley.
1-1, is it?
Right.
So I'm surprised, Wacky. Have you not been to a West Ham game before? Bowling Pub champion, says Potmeister. So, yeah. So, yeah. Well, apparently it looks like Pep's been having a bit of a dig at Jose Mourinho as of times, but Jose Mourinho has come back and hit back at Pep and says he won his Premier League titles fairly. I wonder what that was all about.
Who? No,
Apparently, Pep
I was thinking
Guardiola has
of
been having a pub at Jose Mourinho,
Right.
apparently. So, you know. But apparently, Jose Mourinho's hit back at Pep and says, well, at least I won the Premier League title for. Good evening, Michael. Hope you're well. Been away to matches years ago, but stopped going to football when they stopped standing. Oh, do you know? I'm guessing you don't like the sitting down there, Wacky. I wonder. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, us fans are all standing at away games. We usually are. Pepsi was fighting some lad in the street. Says Potmeister. He was. Oh, was he? Oh, no, he was on about Pep.
I have seen the
I've seen
Liverpool
that.
song.
I've seen that.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I remember now. So,
What the fuck's he doing?
yeah, exactly. Pardon me. What? Yeah. The paddy said Robert's goal for Burnley was a cracking goal, apparently.
It was.
The good, bad, and the ugly. What Goodison's final Merseyside derby means. Oh, that move. I love having the nick that the good, bad, and the ugly. Reminds me of the movie. The Good, Bad, and the Ugly with Clint Eastwood in it.
I've never watched any of his films.
Who? Clint Eastwood? Used to live the age when goals scored. His bouncer was holding him back. Should be allowed a bit slap, in my opinion, says Pop. Do you guys want someone to get promoted, says Shane? Ooh, that's a good question.
I think they're doing a fine job of not getting promoted at the minute now.
If they come up, but
yeah, if they come up, they come up. If they don't, they don't.
I think they're having that wobble.
You know what it is?
I mean, in a way, we're good to have the derbies back again, though. In a little bit.
You know what? Imagine if them and Borough get each other in the playoff final.
Oh, imagine that. We haven't played Borough since 2010. Well,
yep, that's weird. Them and Portsmouth, like two clubs who are Premier League regulars, like when I was first getting the football, and yet we've not played any of them for like nearly 15 years.
Exactly, Lawrence. We haven't. Well, unfortunately, that's it for the show for tonight. What we're going to do is we'll get the score predictions in now. So, Lawrence, I'll start with you.
2-2.
2-2. And Chippers again.
I think we'll win 3-1.
Oh, there you go. Sunderland could not survive the Premier League, unfortunately. I think it would be a big ask if they did come up. So, Well, as I mentioned, that is it for tonight. So, the next live show will be tomorrow. That'll be around about 5:15. And that is the live fan reaction show for the Brentford game. It is just me because I know, Mason, you're a Gator tomorrow.
Is he not waiting
That
watching
depends if
it?
it's on, though.
Is he not waiting to see another Coca-Cola truck?
So there you are. But that is so the next live show will be the live fan reaction show. So it is your opportunity to have your say on the game, whether you come on the show or you take part in the live chat. That is absolutely fine whatsoever. So that's the next live show, 5:15 Sunday, match review and player ratings from Brentford as well. That'll be at 8 o'clock on Sunday as well. So there you go. If you have enjoyed tonight's show, guys, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important that we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results on YouTube. Hit the likes if you haven't already done so yet. And please, of course, if you are brand new at the channel or if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please smash that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And again, we have now hit 2,300 subscribers on the channel tonight as well. Thank you so much for your support. Keep smashing that subscribe button to help us keep growing as a channel as well. We move on to the next target, which will be the next small target, which will be 2,400. And then, of course, after that will be the 2,500 subscribers as well. Please do make sure you get yourself subscribed if you enjoy what we bring on this channel week in, week out for you as well. The support means a lot to us. It really, really does as well. And again, massive thank you to all of us that have now helped us now get to 2,300 subscribers on this channel. Really, really appreciate it as always. And do hit the bell notification to just let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video has been uploaded. That notifies you what comes up on the channel week in, week out, so you do not miss any content at all that we bring out for you guys as well. And if you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do so. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become a member. And if you are a member, you will be put into a prize draw as well. So you are. We'll just rattle through the last comments as well. I like Leeds up. My father-in-law's the Leeds and they're a massive club. Not many promoted teams will survive in the Premier under current. Exactly, Wacky, the wouldn't. By PD Mason launch chippers and all you as well. Coffee 3-1 win for Shane. Paul, nice. Yes, great show, guys. Cheers, Shane. 2 on Newcastle, great show. PD Mason, chippers and Lawrence, hit the thumbs up, everyone. Player, cheers, Wacky. As well, Peters, rum and coke for the win, says Port Meister. Ron's going for a 3-1 win. Matt Target is in his eczema. He'll be on the bench tomorrow, no doubt about that. Take everyone. Stay warm and stay safe. Cheers, Wacky. You as well. So, yeah. Well then, everyone, we'll see you all later, and we will catch you all back tomorrow for the live fan reaction show for the Brentford game. Till then, everyone, we'll see you all later. Take care, all. Enjoy your night, and have a great weekend as well, everyone. Take care, everyone. Sean Africa tomorrow. Peace. Let's get PD to 2.5 subs before the year ends. So let's see what happens there. Coffee is all I can say. Yeah. How are the lads? This is Ronald. Yep, absolutely. Well then, guys, take care, everyone. We'll see you later. How are the lads? Good night, everyone.